Hello, good afternoon. This is Baina Midday News coming to you live from Benab House, Atomic Junction, Medina. Coming up this afternoon, 2 persons killed in renewed conflict in Nkwanta. Also, your judge must lead to orderly developments of the nation. President Akufo-Addo to new Supreme Court judges. And in other stories, I wish incumbent MPs in Accra are retained, says the Greater Accra MPP chairman. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Baina TV. I'm Khadija Kubra Keilani. Details of the stories comes up shortly. Great. Thank you for staying with us. 2 more individuals have succumbed to gunshot wounds and several wounds after being injured in a renewed ethnic conflict in the Nkwanta South municipality. The recent conflict began on December 31, 2023, resulting in the fatal shooting of a young man believed to be in his 30s and another person in Odumi near Nkwanta on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024.
Of violence stems from a clash between 3 ethnic groups in the area regarding the celebration of the annual Yam Festival scheduled for October 2023. Since then, numerous residents have lost their lives, prompting many to flee the municipality. Despite ongoing patrols by security personnel, the situation remains unresolved, prompting a call for more peaceful methods to address the conflict, according to a source who spoke anonymously to the media.
Meanwhile, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo on Wednesday swore in 3 justices to the Supreme Court with a charge on them to ensure that their judgments contribute to the orderly development of the nation. The 3 justices are Justice Henry Atoni Kofi, Justice Yao Dako Asari, and Justice Richard Eje Frimpong were sworn in at a ceremony at the Jubilee House.
According to President Akufo-Addo, the Constitution had positioned the Supreme Court as the policy court, where far-reaching decisions on the legal ramifications of the socio-economic development of the country were fashioned in response to the exigencies of the times. The Chief Justice, Justice Gertrude Araba Isabasaki Tokonu, members of the Judicial Council, President of the ECOWAS Court of Justice, Justice Edward Amwakwa Sante, family and friends were in attendance. The ceremony was in fulfillment of the Article 144(2) of the 1992 Constitution and comes on the heels of a rigorous nomination and confirmation process initiated by the Judicial Council and undertaken in consultation with the Council of State with the approval of Parliament. The appointments were necessitated by vacancies created in the court as a result of the mandatory retirement of Nene Abayete Ofoi Amegache on February 3rd, 2023, Chief Justice Kwesi Enin-Yabua on May 24th, 2023, and Jones Victor Mawulom Duche on June 8th, 2023. President Akufo-Addo, in tandem with the practice, administered the oath of allegiance, judicial oath, and oath of secrecy in succession to the three after he presented them with the warrants of appointment draped in the red, gold, and green colors. Justice Henry Attorney Kofie, on behalf of his colleagues, commended all bodies and personalities who saw to their screening, appointments, vetting, and swearing in. He gave the assurance that they will execute their mandate without fear or favor.
And in other stories, the reconstruction and expansion of the Accra-Tema motorway commenced on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. The 19.5 kilometers project involves a 10-lane span from the Tetekwashi roundabout to the Tema roundabout. Maripoma Enterprise Limited, a Ghanaian-owned construction company, is supervising the project.
During a tour of road projects in Accra, the Minister of Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amoako-Atta, announced this initiative. The minister and his team visited ongoing drainage project at Tema Community 11 and 12, as well as the Tema Motorway expansion project. Mr. Amoako-Atta stated that the Accra-Tema Motorway project represents the first phase of expansion project. The second project encompasses the stretch from Tetekwashi to Apenkwa, while the third phase extends from Apenkwa to New Plan. He assured that work on the project would be carried out swiftly and urged institutions that had erected billboards on the road to remove them as soon as possible. The minister predicted a significant transformation in the road infrastructure in 2024, marked by the commissioning of completed projects. Mr. Amoako expressed satisfaction with the ongoing drainage work of Community 11 and 12, commending the contractor for the commendable progress. He urged contractors to engage with the community before starting any projects to ensure effective cooperation, as most projects are typically inconvenience to residents. The minister commended contractors for repairing most of the slabs in the area, facilitating residents' access to their houses. Regarding the Tema Bridge, he confirmed its completion, mentioning that 50 of such bridges have been completed across the country so far. Mr. Kingsley Atafua, Technical Director of Rasek Construction Limited, stated that work on the Tema drainage system began in July 2023, with 80% of the project completed. He assured Ghanaians of completing the work on schedule to pave the way for road construction starting in March 2024.
And in politics, the New Patriotic Party chairman in the Greater Accra region has expressed a preference for delegates to maintain the party's sitting MPs in the upcoming parliamentary primaries. He believes that MPs have gathered some experience with their long stay in parliament and have also familiarized themselves with the terrain.
About 18 MPs, including the MP for Swami and Majority Leader Simon Osei-Mensah Bonsu, have declared their intentions not to seek re-election on December 7. Speaking to the media ahead of the vetting for aspirants, the party's chairman in the region noted that even though steps have been put in place to ensure a free and fair process, he prefers incumbent MPs are retained. He said the MP has aspirants for all the 14 constituencies and will ensure a free and fair election, even though his wish is for party delegates to maintain all incumbent MPs. The New Patriotic Party scheduled to undertake vetting for aspirants in all of 137 constituencies participating in the next phase of elections for 3rd to 5th January. The process promises to be keen, as over 90% of the constituency have multiple aspirants filing at the close of nominations.
Finally, in sports, Ghanaian defender Baba Rahman displayed exceptional skills and leadership on Wednesday, playing a pivotal role in PAOK's dominant 4-0 win against OFI Crete in the Greek Super League. Rahman was instrumental in creating the opening goal, providing the spark that PAOK needed to break through the resilient defense of the visiting team. Adding to his impact, he scored the second goal in a standout performance.
Before Rahman Sirius, Polk missed a golden opportunity to take the lead, failing to convert a penalty. Responding positively to Rahman's contributions, Polk went on to secure 2 more goals, clinching the victory and securing the top spot in the league after 16 matches. Rahman's stellar season in Greece continues, as he now holds the record for the highest goal contribution by a Ghanaian defender in Europe this season, boasting 3 assists and 1 goal among his 4 contributions. Overcoming past injuries, the left back has hit top form in Greek football, living one of his best seasons in recent memory. This outstanding performance follows Rahman's notable decision earlier in the week when he commuted his choice to opt out of Ghana's African Cup of Nations squad, prioritizing his focus on club commitment. Despite his exceptional form that would have undoubtedly secured him a spot in the national team, Rahman, with over 50 caps for the Black Stars, opted to stay behind and support his colleagues in their quest to bring home the AFCON crown in Ivory Coast.
And that was Abdulmanan Mukhtar with the details of the stories. And this is where we end our midday news. For more stories, log on to our website, bainamultimedia.com. I'm Khadija Tukubra Keilani. Many thanks for doing the watching. Have a good afternoon.